My name is Rob Bolger, and I started working for Norman in 1981. I was 14 years old. I was in 8th grade at Sequoia Junior High School in Reseda. And I used to just come in there before I actually was employed. And Norman was really patient because I couldn't play a note, but I just loved guitars. And the shop was like as big as a master bedroom in the average house. And I would just plug in a guitar, and he was just like, "Yeah, okay." And then, "All right, you've had enough, thanks." And then on a Thursday, I came into the store with my buddy Jimmy Blake, and Norman's partner Dan was boxing up a guitar. And he gave me a bunch of guitar picks to help him. I didn't have a guitar or anything, but the picks were like bitcoins to me. It was like good as gold. And he said, "Well, why don't you come in on Saturday and take out the trash, polish up the guitars, clean up?" So I came in, and then Norm was there by himself. He had no idea that Dan had sent me in. He goes, "Well, okay." So he said, "Here, polish the guitar." So I started polishing the guitars, taking out the trash. And he says, "Well, why don't you come in a couple days a week after school and, help out around here?" I don't think we even discussed money. I just, my home life was a nightmare. So any place that I could go to where I felt comfortable and felt safe was exactly what I needed at that time. So Norman and his partner Dan really took me under their wing and said, hey, they showed me how to be a guy and how to be able to interact with guys and people. That's held me to good stead to this day. One story I think we were talking about was I was 26, and I had found out that the man who I thought was my father wasn't. And I was flipped out all day. And about 4 o'clock, I said, I gotta go confront, my mother about this. And I was just flipped out and had to split and go confront my mom. And Norman just said, "You don't have to worry about it. We're your parents." And I still get choked up about it when I think about it, because it was just what I needed. I really needed that. And Norman's generosity, we all know about his work with the Midnight Mission and all that, but it's the real core level generosity of the heart to take. He didn't need to put me under his wing. He didn't need another headache. Here was this teenage kid, this punk rock kid, with spray painted, vans with tape all over it. Just go, "Hey, you're a part of the family." So that was, that's something that I'll always love Norm for, and he'll always be, a part of my family.
That was great.